Hello, I'm Jessica Sharuk. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about spirituality, personal development, and much more. So this video is all about self-love and cultivating more of that feeling within ourselves. Feeling true, genuine self-love, I believe, can solve so many of life's problems, and it just leads to an increased feeling of overall happiness. And self-love means different things to different people, but from my perspective, self-love is when you just truly care about yourself. You see yourself as like your own best friend, you have your own back, you respect yourself, you want the best for you, and it's just truly cherishing who you are as a person. When we're experiencing a lack of self-love, it can oftentimes lead us to search for that love in another person because we crave it so badly, and we're trying to fill this void within ourselves. But really what we're looking for is our own love, and we need to learn how to cultivate that feeling within ourselves and not be dependent on other people. So if you are someone who wants to feel greater amounts of self-love, try out these 7 tips. So the first is to list out your amazing qualities and compliment yourself. These could be personality traits, they could be things about like your physical body or your appearance. They could be anything, but just start developing this like positive relationship with yourself, seeing yourself in a much more optimistic, happy, loving light instead of being so critical, because being critical is kind of what most people default to. And I find the more I start to like really honor and appreciate and cherish the different qualities about either me as a person or about how I look or anything like that, I actually stop wanting to change who I am, because actually I'm like, wow, I actually just love what I was given, what I was born with, who I am naturally, and that is such a beautiful feeling to arrive at. So the next tip is to surround yourself with people who appreciate you. One of the most loving things you can do is to choose really amazing friendships and a partner, and to just spend time with people who genuinely make you feel really good about yourself, who care about you, you have good conversations, you feel better when after those interactions and when you leave. And to start limiting time with people who, again, just bring you down, who are negative, who make you feel not good enough, or eliminating them completely. When you genuinely start to love, value, cherish yourself, you will be much more selective about the type of people you allow into your life, because they're going to impact, you know, how you feel about yourself and your overall energy. So the next tip is to spend time doing your favorite hobbies. So when you're doing your favorite hobbies, you're going to feel joyful, you're going to feel happy and uplifted, maybe even like blissful, and you want to feel as good as possible. You want to make the things that bring you a lot of joy and happiness in life a priority in your schedule. So schedule in time, do the hobbies, do the things that you love, try something new. And when I say hobbies, like this can be quite a range. Like you could focus more on like self-care activities, going to get a massage, taking a bubble bath, getting your hair done, things like that. Or it could be booking a trip you've always wanted to take, or taking like a dance class, or going to like a painting workshop and trying something new that just excites you and that is like inspiring all this creativity and curiosity within you. Next is to wear something that boosts your confidence. So again, this could be anything. It really just depends, like what do you feel good wearing? And maybe it's just going shopping and buying something new that you feel really good in, or maybe you already have like a ton of pieces in your wardrobe that like you just feel amazing in. And once you start to really, again, love yourself, cherish yourself, you'll kind of notice your spending and shopping habits will start to shift. You won't buy things that you're like, that's okay, I guess I'll get it, or it fits so I guess I'll buy it, or you know, anything that you don't feel like 100% amazing in, you'll be like, no, not worth it. I only wear and buy and, you know, spend my money on things that I feel like my best self when I wear. And what I love about clothing is that it's a chance to really like express yourself, to just like own your own individual style. And if you're feeling like really good, like with what you're wearing, like in your own skin, in your body, that just radiates outwards. So clothing is you know, a more, I guess, like superficial thing, and it's not really like cultivating that deep sense of self-love, but it is giving us that inner confidence boost that just makes us feel so much better about ourselves day to day. So my next tip, and this is one of my favorites, is to list out all of your accomplishments and to feel proud of yourself. So I think so often we can, you know, have these goals in life and we spend so much time and energy working to achieve them, but then we spend a very brief period celebrating them and actually giving ourselves credit for all that hard work that we just did. So definitely writing out all of the accomplishments you did in your life, especially if you're currently feeling like a lack of self-love, or you're just not feeling very confident right now, and really soak in that feeling of, I'm just so proud of myself. I'm proud of all the things that I've done in life that I just haven't given myself enough credit for. And I think this one's especially important because if you are someone who's like a high achiever, or you always wanted to get like really good grades in school, or do things to like impress other people to get their validation, that can be a bit of a toxic pattern. And that's something that I definitely experienced a lot when I was growing up in school and as a teenager, young adult. And when I started giving myself that validation and I started recognizing myself, feeling proud of myself, I felt so much better about everything I was doing in life, and I stopped needing that from other people, which felt so freeing. And it was honestly one of the most loving things I could have ever done for myself. So my sixth tip is to take care of your body and your health. Your body, I look at my body as like, this is my vessel. This is my vessel that I'm living and experiencing my whole life in. This is my like first home, you know, before any like physical home around me or any country or something like that. Like, my body's my home, it's precious, and of course I wanna take good care of it. And sometimes that looks like exercising when I'm feeling kind of like lazy and I don't want to, but I know it'll like boost my mood. I know my body will feel so much better afterwards. And sometimes that looks like taking a nap when I am like exhausted, even though I'm like, oh, I need to work harder, I need to do more. And that could also be eating like a lot of healthy, nutritious foods, because you know, again, that's gonna be really good for your energy levels, for your mood, for your skin, for how like you just physically feel. You'll feel so much more energized. But again, this could also mean having dessert, having snacks, like treating yourself and not feeling guilty about it. So it's really more approaching the subject of, I'm gonna nourish my body, I'm going to have compassion towards my body, and you know, take care of my physical health, but also take care of my mental and emotional health. So that means, again, different decisions at different times, but just having that really like loving, kind approach to ourselves no matter what. So my last tip is to learn to say no and respect your boundaries. And this one's extremely hard if you are someone who's used to people pleasing. Again, something that I've definitely done in the past. But when you are setting a boundary, it's not saying that you don't care about someone. It's more saying that I have certain needs and I need to respect my own limits, my own standards, what I'm comfortable with. So setting a boundary or saying no to someone is less about trying to be disrespectful to them or being mean to them. It's not that at all. It's actually saying, I actually really care about myself and I'm gonna take care of myself and be responsible for my own well-being. So if you are wanting to feel even deeper sense of self-love, my online course Embodiment teaches you how to embody more love, more joy, more confidence, and more fulfillment, and to really start transforming and stepping into your higher self, your most loving, grateful, joyful you. So if this is something that interests you, the link for the waitlist is here and down in the description box below. In the meantime, you can also download my free checklist for 50 ways to raise your frequency and just live a more happy, joyful life every day. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.